Hi, I'm Valerio Quada, and today we're playing Roblox on a super funny map called Need More Cold, which basically means it needs to be colder. The description goes like this. On a Friday morning, Ariana Grande is giving a concert. At your school, you really want to go, but you have a fever and you're burning up. Try to convince your strict mom that you're not sick and to let you go to school. Up to this point, everything is clear, so let's press this button. We need to choose the unit of measurement, degrees Celsius like we use here, or Fahrenheit. We're not in America, so we'll choose degrees Celsius. Let's get started. That's probably me, and why am I sleeping at the computer? It's morning. I smiled a little. Hooray! Today is the day Ariana Grande comes to school. But my mom didn't let me go to school because I had a fever yesterday. I have to try to convince her to let me go to school. I would never do something like that. I used to try to get out of school, not go to it. If I understand correctly, I'm now in my room and on the right side of the screen it says, our objective is to talk to Mom. Mom, are you here? No, Mom isn't in the bathroom. It looks like we have our own bathroom, but this mirror is a bit odd. It's placed kind of high. Look, I have to stand on my toes to see myself in the mirror. Mom, where are you? Are you here? Can someone explain to me why we have an atomic priest here? Is this our mom? I don't want to upset her, but she looks more like a grandmother than a mother. But still, let's talk to her. Hey Mom, since I'm the best son in the world and I'm not sick at all, could I go to school today? No, you have a fever, Mom says. Are you sure? Check again. Mom takes the thermometer, looks at it, and says, I have a temperature of 40 degrees. The thermometer shows you have a fever. Stay home. I have to somehow get cooler, I say to myself. Oh, I know. Let's open all the windows, friends. I looked at the statistics and saw something that surprised me. It seems that only 34 of you have subscribed, and the rest haven't. You watch the videos without hitting subscribe, and I don't understand why. Because if you subscribe, you see the new videos first, you become part of our community, and you help me make even cooler videos. So, if you're not too lazy, subscribe to the channel. It means a lot to me. Looks like we have a new goal. Where are those windows? Mom doesn't have any window in her room. Maybe there's a window in my room. Look here, let's open it. But look at what a beautiful view we have outside. By the end of the video, I think everything will freeze. Let's see what else is in this house. We have another window here, and let's open the other window too. We press E. It looks like we have the living room here, and on this side the kitchen. But let's go back to Mom to find out what temperature we have. By the way, write in the comments the name of the person you love the most. I would write my mother's name. Hello again, Mom. What's up? Can you check my temperature again, please? I suspect the thermometer might be wrong. Mom checks and it's 38 degrees. Yeah, a bit low, but it's still a fever. Stay home. 38 degrees Celsius is a bit too much, not a bit too little. The normal temperature is 36.5 for anyone. Looks like I have to try harder. Maybe I should turn off all the lights. Now we have to turn off the lights. Why are these lights on? All right, I turned off one light and the other one too. Where else are there lights in this house? Why are all the lights in the house on? Okay, up to here it's really simple. Where else are there lights? We have one on the ceiling, let's turn it off. Another one over there, and maybe there's one more somewhere. I'm looking everywhere, but I can't find it. Maybe it's here? Can someone explain to me why the light is on in the garage? During the day? We need to save energy, not waste it for nothing. This is the first time we're going outside. It's an ordinary spring day. All right, let's do our mission. These things look very suspicious here, but let's talk to Mom again, Mom. Mom? Yes, son. The temperature? Short, clear, and to the point. Mom measures it again and it's 34 degrees. You have a fever. That's not a fever, that's too low. That's called hypothermia, and you can die from something like that. What's with this, Mom? Seriously? All right, then we have to turn off all the radiators. This kid won't give up. The radiators are as follows. We have one right here. Oh, look, we can run around Mom. Look, so she's spinning like a top. Does that make you dizzy? Where else do we have radiators? We have one here. I don't think they put any radiator in the bathroom. There must be one around here somewhere. Let's turn it off. Is the next one in the garage? Who puts a radiator in the garage? Let's turn it off. This house doesn't make any sense. By the way, write in the comments what game I should try next. You always recommend the coolest games. Even the idea for this video came from you, specifically from Alexandra Dobrinoyu. So thank you, Mom. I have a question for you. I'm sure you don't expect what I'm about to ask, Mom. I still think there's a possibility that this thermometer is broken. And could you please check my temperature? I think Mom is already fed up with us, but it's 28 degrees up there. A person can't survive with that temperature. It's too low. Anyway, you have a fever. What fever? Is she crazy? Go back, leave her alone, son. Wow, she's still not letting me go. I think to myself, Then what will happen if we turn on all the fans? I just got a new brilliant idea. Let's turn on the fans. We have one here. I turned it on. It's starting to spin and make the room cold. Where are those fans? Perfect. Another one. Like that. In the bathroom, as usual, there's nothing. And everything must be here in the kitchen. And one right next to the couch. Mom, tell me it's better now. Ariana Grande could sing any second. Hey, Mom. What are you doing here? I thought you were sleeping. Who was sleeping? It's 10. Is it the Ariana Grande concert? No, but did something happen? Nothing, says Mom. She checks my temperature without me even telling her. And she tells us it's 12 degrees. Son, please don't bother me anymore. Who's bothering? I'm a miracle of science being able to survive at this temperature. That's not good. What would make me even colder? Oh, I know. The fireplace. What are you looking at? Get out of here. We need to put out the fire. Let's see what's going on. First, I want to find out why the fireplace is lit. On such a hot day, we take this little bucket and go fill it with water. We pour a bit of water, and now it'll be very easy to put out the fire, because fire is put out with water. Yes, I know, I'm a genius. 3, 2, 1. And you saw how simple that was. By the way, we're very close to 800 to 800,000 subscribers. Just imagine how much that is. So if you like what I do, you should know it would help me a lot if you subscribe to my channel. So go ahead and press the subscribe button. Mom, I have a question for you, my dear mom. Could you use this fancy thermometer on my forehead? At least she's coming because she's polite. Okay, Mom is answering us back. Thank you, my dear mom. And I wonder what she'll say now? 80, 60 degrees, that's completely absurd. Take a cold shower, son, because soon you'll burn like that. Good idea, Mom. Good idea. The mission is clear. I'm going to take a shower. Let the water run. But it won't let me. What? Don't we have water at home? Did Mom forget to pay the bills? Oh, first we have to undress. I hope I won't be naked. And, everything is perfect. I had clothes under my clothes. Yeah, everyone wears clothes under their clothes. Now she'll let us jump into this ice-cold water. Wow, the ice. Whoa! My armpit hair probably froze too. Let's see what's next. Mom, tell me, don't you think it's a bit cold? Okay, Mom. Now I'm sure I don't have a fever. Then let me check. Sure, ma'am. Why is he talking to my mom like that? Mom looks, and it's 0 degrees. At that temperature, even water freezes. Even blood. When I was your age, my normal temperature was minus 2,000 degrees Celsius. So go away and leave me. What's with this, Mom? Do you hear that sound again when I run? What's on the table? Our goal is to eat breakfast. We have ice cream for breakfast. Let's eat it, like this. And we need to drink something, probably. What do we have here? We have a mug that we fill with water. Ice cream with water. Very good breakfast. We drink from this little mug. And now, there is only one person who can tell us if this helped or not. Look, I ate breakfast and now I feel cooler. Could you check? A valid reason, of course. Mom tells us, come on. And -5, you're okay and you don't have to worry. I'm starting to give up, but I can't forget about the vent. If it's cold there, it will be cold in the whole house. The new goal is to put ice in the ventilation system. Where is that system? I'm sorry, Mom, but you're making me do this. Let's open the ventilation system. And now let's bring some ice from the kitchen. Come on, let's get the ice. Why won't the fridge open? An ice tray is here, we take it, pour a bit of water, and now we put it in the fridge. Done. Now we've got the ice. He's probably a crazy fan of Ariana Grande if he's willing to do so many things just to get to her concert. We closed the vent, but I hope Mom didn't see anything from there. She's very sharp-eyed. I'm probably crazy. It's safe. Mom, what do you say? Mom, I think the ionized electrons inside the thermo. Mom doesn't even let us finish. She checks right away and sees that we have -10 degrees Celsius. Now get out of my room, son. This is getting serious. I know exactly what to do. I will blow up the heating system in the backyard. Now we have to cause an explosion. My opinion is that things are going too far. But if that's the case, your game, let's do this. Where's the backyard? I don't see anything here that can explode. But this is the perfect place for a little change. Let's blow up these sticks of dynamite, which I don't know why they're here. Look very closely. At what? What do you want, kid? Can you talk? What's happening? You're burning. Wow. What happened here? I hope the whole house doesn't burn down. Mom, we need to somehow solve your problem. This map is extremely funny and I like it a lot. Let's make a deal. If this video gets to 15,000 likes, I'll find a similar map and film another video in this series. So hit the like button. Mom, are you okay? Temperature. Mom, check. 220 degrees check. Not even in Antarctica is it this cold. There's no place on Earth with so few degrees. I need more cold. What is this now? Our goal is to fill the pool with liquid nitrogen. Maybe I'll just go to school and that's it. This is the liquid nitrogen. We're picking it up. But, wow, it's really hard to carry. Look how slowly I'm walking. What? What's with these sounds? Listen more closely. Is it really that heavy? Look at my face, don't shout. Come on, come on, come on. We're getting to the pool and pouring the liquid nitrogen, and what's going to happen now? Huh? Nothing's happening. Oh, suddenly the pool is full and all of a sudden it's much colder outside. Look, everything is blue. I hope nothing will happen if we jump in here. 1, 2, 3, and nothing happened. It's not enough that it's liquid nitrogen. I'm even staying underwater and I'm not drowning. Maybe I'm a superhuman. I want to find out what my mom thinks about this. Are you still here? Mom, please check my temperature. No, wait, what? Mom, please. Yes. Nobody really talks like that in real life. But Mom was convinced. Minus 320. Son, that's still a fever. So stop wasting time. Go to bed. No, I can't believe this. And I don't even know what to say to her here. You know what? I think there's a store behind the house that has what I need. I should check it out. I'm really curious about what's in that store outside. Should we go out the door? Of course not. Let's go out the window. Tell me, look, this is where the explosion happened. Where's the store? You can't see anything anymore. At minus 320 degrees, giant fans to keep you cool. That's exactly what it says here. Let's get closer. Can you explain to me why the shopkeeper has a watermelon on his head? Hi. Hey, do you want it to be free? Oh, yes. How much would this cost? Probably $1 million. You can afford it, right? Which million? He's just a kid who goes to school. Of course, he says. All right, then I'll bring it using our express delivery. And what's happening here? Ooh hoo hoo, that's a wind turbine, not a fan. Look how big it is. And they threw it right next to the house and turned it on. Now, it's definitely going to be cold. Thanks for the help and have a good sleep. Moving on. I'm leaving because I have things to do. I need to get to the Ariana Grande concert. Have you seen her? Mom? Mom, aren't you cold? Just say you want to check your temperature. Okay, Mom, you can check my temperature. What's the result this time? Minus 1020. Do you have it? What do I have? Fever. You have to stay home? No, I can't take it anymore. This is impossible. Only God can save me. Now, our new goal is to pray to God. Please explain to me, how do I even get to a place like that? Where should I go to pray? Where's the church? Can I pray right here, in front of the house? And? Almighty God, I have come to ask for help. But please, my child, what do you want? And here, this isn't a photo of God, it says. I don't know what God looks like, nobody does, but you could have put a picture here. Yes, I want some snow. I want it to be colder, says God. And what will happen? Wow, minus 300 degrees, everything is frozen. Do you all see that boy over there who's dancing? What happened to him? Hey, is everything okay? What kind of dance is that anyway? I don't have time to dance. I need to talk to my mom urgently. Now, this whole game really feels cold. It's tricking my brain, and now I actually feel like I'm cold. By the way, write in the comments what the temperature is where you are. No, 36.6, write the outside temperature. At the moment you're watching this video, there's still a chance. Mom, yes, okay, what's gonna happen now? Minus 20 degrees. Wow, you don't have a fever? Of course I don't have a fever. I would have been dead long ago with that temperature. I was just joking. I need it to be colder. My goal is to put a blanket over the sun to cover it where the sun is. At least you can see now. Actually, the sky is pretty clear. If I press E, I'll throw the blanket, so I have to press E a lot of times. Seriously, dude. I just had to hold it down. I tensed up for nothing, yeah. I thought it was extremely hard. I have to go even faster, okay? I hold it down longer and even more. Okay, I'm holding it down all the way, come on. She needs me. All right, we're pressing. Who's pressing? We're holding it down. Wow. The blanket reached all the way to the sun, friends. Look, like this, the blanket is getting closer to the sun. How hard I fanned myself with this blanket. And what's happening now? It froze the whole earth. By the way, I tried a very similar game in the past, but there you needed more heat, not more cold. And for you, I left it on the first link in the description if you haven't seen it yet. Mom, tell me that now I can go to school. Mom measures my temperature one more time. So many digits. Minus 120,000. 120,020 degrees like that. That temperature doesn't exist in the universe. The coldest temperature that can exist in the universe is minus 272 degrees.
Come on, what does it say?
It seems that you really don't have a fever. Well, in that case, I think you can go to school. Yes. Now our goal is to go to school, right? Look, the school bus is waiting for us in front of the house. I hope we just get on here and that's it. Why does the driver look like the Joker? We get on and go to school, right? He froze the whole earth. The good ending, maybe. The good ending? How is this the good ending? You managed to meet Ariana Grande. Yes, friends, we did it. We won this game. These applause are for you and for me. But I want you to know that this is not the only ending. There are other endings to this game as well. I'm very curious what they are, so let's check on YouTube. That was the good ending, but it seems there's also a bad ending, where instead of getting on the bus, you go back to your mom. You know, Mom, I really want to stay home with you. Really, son? Yes. Then why did I freeze the whole planet? Son, the son smiles. You know what? I've wanted to tell you this for a very long time. What does he want to tell us? Yes, I'm listening to you. Is it me? Who is it? Am I actually your father? What? How is Mom my father? Hey, yeah. Let's watch soccer together, son. What's with all this craziness? No. The son says, what's going on with the world? It froze. This is the bad ending. It seems there's also a dark ending where you can take the rope. You go to your mother and tie her up. I can only say one thing. The people who made this game need to urgently see a psychologist. Why did he take Mom? And where is he taking her? This is really weird. Don't do this, son, Mom tells us. This isn't you. And here you can choose whether to throw or save Mom. If you decide to throw her, then the police catch you and
you end up
in jail. Of course you end up in jail. Who does such stupid things? This is the dark ending. If you choose to save Mom, then what happens? Does he put her down? I knew you weren't like that, son. You know how good Mom is. But you know, I can't let you go unpunished. What do you mean by that, Mom? I'm not your mom. I'm your dad. What? Really? My dad again? Mom, don't joke with me. Bye-bye, son. What's happening? Wow. She threw me into the pool. Just like one of the 300 Spartans, it even broke. That was the unexpected dark ending. Oh my god, what's with his face? This is the weirdest ending where he takes the liquid nitrogen and instead of throwing it in the pool, he goes to his mother and attacks her. Why would anyone do something like that? And in this ending, he's caught by the police and again, ends up behind bars, just as he deserves. That's it. It really is a crazy ending, but I'm really glad that I got the good ending. It means I made the right choices. Now, do you really know everything about this game? So hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, and by the way, I'm sure you'll like the next one too.